Turn on
Alrighty.
my mic. Obviously, we get something going.
Yeah.
Hello. We're live. Okay,
Hello.
looks like we're good on your end.
All right.
What's
Sweet.
up? Welcome in.
The sky.
The sky's up. Yeah. So let me get my clapping. Live studio audience. We got that in. Well,
There we
welcome
go.
in. This is Pixilated Nonsense. It's a live stream video game podcast. I bring on content creators, streamers from all over. Today we have Cheeseland, Wisconsin, Captain Algebra here today.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome on in.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Oh well, thanks for being here. This has been a long time coming. So
It has.
Space Fuzz, welcome in. Can
Hello,
you
Space Fuzz.
can you hear everything? Are we crystal clear? Everything good? We just want to make sure. What's up,
Right.
Captain, the Captain?
The Captain.
Yes. So, okay. Well, good. Well, hopefully everything's coming in. Looks good on my end. I'm not seeing anything terrible, but you never know. And we were just talking about this earlier, just technology. You just don't know what's going to
Mm-hmm.
happen. Now,
Yep.
now, I was watching a little bit of your stream yesterday, and at the beginning you had some issues, just a very
Yes.
little, very little.
Just a little bit.
And
Yeah. I was just trying to, I wanted to wear my headphones while I played the Quarry, and if I plugged my headphones into my PS5 controller, it took the audio away from my capture card.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that
It
was
was really
not
weird.
good.
No, but then I was able to just put my headphones right into my capture card because there is a port for headphones there, and that worked.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Joe Boyce,
What's
JJS
up, Joel?
Boyce. Yeah. And he says, hey, dudes, crystal clear like 80s pop Pepsi. Like 80s
Hell
Pepsi.
yeah.
So we're good. So we're good to go. So, Cap,
Yeah.
you've been really busy this week. Well, you're always busy, but seems like very busy this week, which you had a lot of content creating going on.
I did, yeah. So obviously Tuesday night I had my stream of the terrible Zelda game Wind Waker.
We're going to talk about it
Um,
later.
yeah, and then I streamed the Quarry, which is the October game of the month for Cartridge Club, last night. And then today, I recorded the podcast for last month's Cartridge Club game, Siphon Filter, and now I'm on here tonight.
Wow. Well, you're just popular.
I am. I am. It's. I mean, I get it. It's the bald head. People like the bald head.
They love the bald head. Some may say they love the mullet. I don't know. It just depends whether you like real or fake mullets. They're here.
That's true.
Well, good. It's good to have you on. And so we're going to be talking about gaming. We're going to be talking about streaming a little bit. We're going to go a little bit more in depth with it, especially video game streaming. And then we're going to play your favorite game of all
Yeah.
time, Streets of Rage 2, and it's a game that I've
Yeah.
never beaten. So we're going to
Well,
get into
tonight will be the night.
we'll pop that cherry. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I've been busy as well, but today specifically was pretty. So I wanted to get some yard work done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to do that. There's
You
lots
do.
going on.
Yep.
So uh, the leaves, right? We're in the
Oh yeah.
Midwest, the deciduous forest here. So
Right.
I got the leaf blower out and it's blowing. It's like I need to clean my gutters. Maybe I could use the
Mm-hmm.
leaf blower on my gutters.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. How'd that work?
it worked out really well.
Good.
It was dangerous, of course,
Yeah.
and it was messy, but I got it done in half the time. Climbed up on the
Nice.
roof of my garage. Um,
Okay.
but one thing that I did notice, what I did find, is there was a bee's nest that was
Okay.
coming out of my chimney. So I have to take care of that
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow. That's tomorrow's problem.
All right.
That's
Yeah. You
tomorrow's
gotta
problem.
love being a homeowner, huh?
It's been one thing after another. I moved here in 2014,
Okay.
and I'm stuck here. I'm not getting out,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So, but yeah, so that's what we have going on. I guess home wise, we have some drinks. So look at
Yeah,
this. So you have a stout. Any
I do.
particular
Yeah.
stout that you're drinking here?
Yeah, so this is from Goose Island. It is the Bourbon County brand stout. So they release this every Black Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and they usually just have a regular variation, and then they have a bunch of variants. And so this was the one from 2021. It is stout aged in bourbon barrels and finished with cherry wood.
Cherrywood. Okay.
Yeah, so it's very good.
Oh, good. And then I'm going back to my liquor.
Hmm.
I know that's not your thing, but it can be my thing.
Yeah,
We're gonna
it's still good.
since we have the captain here, we're gonna do some rum. We have some Sailor Jerry's
Yeah,
rum again,
awesome.
and I'm gonna take a little shot. How about that?
Heck yeah,
We gotta get it loosened up here.
we
We
do.
gotta calm the nerves. It's we're a little jittery.
Right.
We haven't had alcohol in a few minutes, so no, just joking.
Hmm.
Gotta get the DTs. So
Yeah. Well, I get it. My stout here is a 14 percenter. So
woo, ooh, woo, that first one is a little spicy, but we forgot to do a toast, and the toast is
we
to
did.
Saturday night, but that's okay. But I'm actually going to put a little bit in as a mixed drink.
There you go. What are you mixing it with?
Diet Coke.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Good
watch my
choice. Good
figure.
mixer. Yeah.
Try to watch my figure.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
actually I have a little bit of lime here too.
okay.
I got the whole setup here.
Yeah. That's good.
I got the whole setup.
Sounds like a tasty drink. Not that like I said, I'm more of a beer guy, but I would still try it.
yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, anyway, let's go into it. I have our first segment. Fact or fact or fiction. This is about you. So I'll ask you.
right.
We'll see
Sweet.
what this is about here. So, fact or fiction.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Professionally, you are a math teacher. Fact or fiction.
That is fact.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been teaching for 15 years.
All right.
I originally started as an 8th grade and algebra teacher, and now in my current job, I teach 6th, 7th, 8th, and geometry.
It sounds tough.
It is, but it's fun. My first year at the new school was very rough, just because, like I said, I went from teaching 2 classes that I had taught for 11 years to at that point it was actually 5th grade also. So I had 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and I taught algebra.
Okay.
So yeah, it was extremely tough and a stressful school year, but now that I've been there for 4 years, I've found my groove, and this year's off to a really good start.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, nicely done. Keep doing the great work of education because
Thank you.
I guess I would consider myself an educator. I'm an adjunct professor, but I'm still trying to tread the waters. Not too sure,
Yeah.
right? If I want to make this 100% of my career, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see. But all right. So, fact or fiction? You once played Halo 2 online for 36 hours straight.
That is fiction.
Okay. So
I did play a whole lot of Halo in my day, but never for that long.
yeah, so this brings up a really good discussion, especially about I was actually watching. You go into the rabbit hole of YouTube, and you find a bunch of weird things in there. And I was watching. It's like the top video game deaths, and there was at least 3 or 4 of them were people that were playing at an internet cafe for, it's a 24/7 internet cafe for hours straight. And the one guy played for like 36 hours, another guy played for 48 hours or something like that. But anyway, they die,
Oh,
and they're
geez.
they're young people, and they come back to dehydration, and
Right.
it's generally
Yeah.
heart issues as a result. So, uh, yeah, I've never played games for that long. I mean, that is pretty excessive. In that, but you said you did play like Halo Online for
Mm-hmm.
extensive
Yeah,
amount of time.
I did. Yeah. So my Halo story is actually kind of interesting. So I did not have an Xbox growing up,
Hmm.
but my friends did. And so they had Halo, and we actually used to get together. We called ourselves the Northwoods Gaming League because this was in northern Wisconsin,
Okay.
and we had a red team, we had a blue team, and I was absolutely terrible. They basically used me as a meat shield, and if I was charging at them, they just kind of laughed because they knew I wasn't going to be able to kill them. I was traded at one point because I was so bad. I'm surprised the other team took me. It was not good. And then so in college when Halo Reach came out, my buddy bought it day one because he was a big Halo guy, and he had one of those like month long or 2 month long Xbox Live Gold memberships that someone could use. So I signed up and I played Halo Reach constantly,
Hmm.
with the goal being like, I want to actually be good at this game. And I really wanted to do snipers. And so I would play like team snipers constantly. And I did get pretty good. Um, and so I played so many hours of online Halo Reach, um, to the point where like my wife would get kind of sick of me because I would be up till like 3, 4 in the morning. But
Wow.
this was before we had kids, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, I played it a ton. I never hit 36 hours straight played. I think the longest I've ever played a video game for was maybe 7, 8 hours.
Okay. Yeah. I don't really recall if I've ever played a game even that long, but who knows? I don't know. I haven't keep track of it. So,
Yeah.
we do have a question for you from Space Fuzz. Space Fuzz is
Mm-hmm.
a huge beer connoisseur. He says, "What's a
Ooh,
solid
nice.
craft beer from Wisconsin?"
All right. Well, it depends on what you like. I know one of the favorites is Spotted Cow from New Glarus. I personally am not a big fan of it. It's a cream ale, but everybody from Wisconsin seems to love it. When other people come from other states, they love it.
Hmm.
So that's one of the popular ones. Um, but I mean, we have so many breweries. Um, there's a ton in Madison. I really like Fantasy Factory, which is an IPA, and I'm not an IPA guy,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a really good craft beer from them. I'm trying to think. Central Waters has a lot of good stouts if you're a stout guy. They've got barrel aged stouts, they've got regular stouts, they've got coffee stouts, milk stouts, you name it. They got every kind of stout, and they come out with an anniversary beer every January. That's a really good stout.
Oh, okay. So there you go. We get a stout. He likes IPAs.
Okay, yeah. So Fantasy Factory would be a great
Fantasy
choice.
Factory. Keep that in mind.
Um, yep, and Hopalicious from Ale Asylum. That's another good one. We actually had that at our wedding because I wanted some sort of craft beer.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I'm not an IPA guy, it was a good enough IPA for us to have.
There you go. Nice. All right. So you've no death run the game. Dick Tracy. Fact or fiction?
That is a fact if we're talking about the NES game.
The NES game. So you like Dick. There you go.
I do.
Oh,
Yep,
good,
I,
good,
I
good.
like Dick a whole lot. That's
Yeah,
true.
nice, nice. So let's tell us about that a little bit. So we've had a friend of ours, friend of the show, Waves and Games, Peter, and
Hmm.
you suggested that he play that game, and it was quite funny him going through it. But
Yeah.
it looked like a very difficult game, and as we know, we'll talk
Hmm.
about it a little bit later. I like to practice my games and to really get them
Hmm.
down. But so tell me about like your playthrough with it.
Sure. Yeah. So Peter and I actually both bought Dick Tracy at the same time at Mo Game Con in 2024. And so I had always been recommended to it by my buddy Megadan. So he's one of the best gamers I've ever seen. And
Yes,
Dick
absolutely.
Tracy kind of gets a lot of hate, but he likes it. So I'm like, I'll try it out. So it's kind of cool. You play as Dick Tracy and you're trying to catch, I don't know, who's the main bad guy in Dick Tracy? Can't
Madonna,
remember
I
his name.
think.
Yeah, right. There's some guy, I don't remember what his name is. Anyways, you have to take these clues and go to various places in the city, and then find people and kind of shake them down a little bit to get more information and go there. And yeah, there's multiple cases, and I just knew that in that game you kind of had to take it slow, and so I just made sure I took it slow. When I needed health, I farmed for health. I made sure to take out the snipers, because when you're driving the car around, you can get taken out by snipers. But once you kill them, they never come back. So it's like once you took care of all the snipers on the driving parts, that part was easy. And so I tried to take care of those as fast as I could, and then yeah, just kind of slowly went through the way, and then 5 hours later, I think it was a 5 hour stream.
Hmm.
Game was done, and I had a no death run.
So that was your first time playing it?
It was, yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. So wow. I don't know if I've ever no death run a game. To tell you the truth,
None of them.
I
You
don't
had to
know.
have
I
done
mean, I
something.
feel I can't really recall, and it might have been before. And I feel like I'm much better at games than I was,
Mm-hmm.
even 5 years ago before I really got
Right.
into gaming. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure. I don't think so, but maybe down the road we'll get
Yeah.
there.
Maybe
So
2026 can be the year of no death runs for Mr. Mullet.
the year of no death run mullet. There you go. Hunter, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, Hunter. What's
Yeah.
up?
So I guess I just kind of wanted to tie this in, but fact or fiction, you are a proud member of the Cartridge Club.
That is complete fact. Love
Yes.
the Cartridge Club.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. So you are,
Mhm.
I'm a member. I wish I would play
Yep.
more games with them, but go ahead and talk about it, and maybe we can get some more people involved.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Cartridge Club is just a club for anybody who likes to play video games and talk video games. We do a game of the month every single month. We all play it, and then we invite a few people on to talk about it for the podcast, and then we release it, and then we play another game. And so I've been involved probably since, I don't know, 2021, 2022, somewhere in there. I started playing some of the games because I met some other people in the club. And then in, I believe, late 22, um, Dean was supposed to host the Grand Theft Auto Vice City episode, but he couldn't. Something came up, and because I had been playing a lot of the games, and because I'm a content creator and I'm on YouTube a lot, they asked me if I could host that month, and I
Hmm.
was like, sure. And then so ever since then, I've been kind of a regular host. I host 3 to 4 podcasts a month, and then sometimes I'm even on as a guest, and it's been a lot of fun. It helps me get through some games that I've always wanted to play. It also has me try games that I maybe never thought I'd want to try. I think it was last year, we played Shining Force on the Sega Genesis, which obviously I'm a big Sega Genesis guy. I'm going for a complete collection, but Shining Force never seemed like a game I'd be interested in. But when it was for a
Hmm.
club game, I'm like, all right, sweet, I'll play it. And I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I like to play at least one or two games a year. I've been only on one podcast with the Q Dogs, very nice people, and they like to do the Sega stuff. So that was a fun one. So those of you who are interested, Cartridge Club have a podcast free to join. They do have a Patreon, but that's like book of the month, game of the month, and you talk about it, and it's a lot of fun. I wish I was more involved, but I'll get there. Just because
Yeah.
like there's been a few months in a row you had Sega Genesis and 64. It's like okay, I could play these games, and then all of a sudden you go to
Mm.
PS5. It's like oh man, or it's like a
Yeah.
real long game. Like sometimes they'll do like an RPG here and there. That's
Mm.
just like, I mean, I don't know if I can do that.
Right.
That
Yeah.
that time
Yeah. So
commitment.
if anyone wants to get involved, that's listening, you can check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky. Facebook really isn't used too much. There's a Discord. You can go all the way back to, I believe, 2012, 2013 is when it started.
Wow.
Every single episode is still available on Podbean, and I don't know if there's other places. I always listen to it on Podbean or, like I said, on the YouTube channel. But it's there. Check it out. It's there. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, let's see. Just let's catch up with chat. Maybe Joel says maybe no death run. a round of Monopoly. That's something
There
I
you
could
go.
handle, I think.
Yep.
And then Hunter's
You
on
could
his,
also
yeah.
another one that you could handle is Wario Land 2 or I think 3. 3 is when they made Wario not be able to die. So there's an easy no death run for you.
Well, the problem with me is I get the yips real bad. So
Yeah.
here's an example. So like I've been doing shiny, not Shining Force, but Life Force,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking for a high score, and I did get a high score last night, which was like over
Mm-hmm.
500,000. I was like 151 on the leaderboards, which I'm pretty happy with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
I was towards the end of the game. I had beaten the boss. I hadn't died once, and
Mm-hmm.
then and the escape, I started dying. I died like
Oh
twice.
yeah.
It's just like, come on, give it to me. It's like,
Yeah.
but anyway, it was
And
fun.
isn't on the Life Force Escape, is that the vertical scrolling section?
Yes,
Yeah, and then there's doors that start to shut, and so if you don't know about it, you're going to be caught off guard and crash into them.
right. And I knew
Yep.
about him, but I still,
Yeah, but it's still tough.
it's really tough. So maybe,
That's why I said Wario Land 3, you can't die. So automatic no death run.
well, there you go. Well, we'll check it out. And lastly, here, for fun and to earn some extra cash, you starred in an adult film called Captain Hunk and the Pleasure Voyage.
That is definitely fact. No, I'm just kidding. Totally fiction.
Fiction. All right. So maybe it was called Captain Tight Pants, or maybe it was The Lusty Adventures
Must have
of
been,
Captain
yeah.
Stiffy, or
Just
maybe
depends. Got to make sure none of my students are listening because I can't tell the truth then.
uh, or Captain's Booty Call. All right. Well, we'll get to the bottom of that. Oh, all right. So so we'll get into. So you've been streaming. So how long have you been streaming for, or content
Man,
creating in general?
that's a good question. Content creating would have been. I'm trying to think. I want to say April or March of 2016. I think
Wow.
that's when I uploaded my first video.
Hmm.
It was a video games monthly unboxing. So I actually owe it to my wife because I had been seeing Video Games Monthly like pop up on my Facebook page, and I was like, I don't know, is that a real service? This seems kind of fishy. And then I found all the unboxings on YouTube. So I was like, okay, this seems like a legit service. And so I started, getting the boxes. And then my wife just saying, well, you should start making videos.
Hmm.
And I thought about it, and then finally, it was March 4th, 2016. I uploaded the first video, and don't let my wife hear this, but she was actually in that video, and she hates that I still have it up on the channel
Really?
because she doesn't think she does a very good job with it. I think she was awesome in it, and so yeah, that's when I uploaded my first video. When it comes to live streaming, that I waited a little bit. Trying to see when the first one was on that one. Um, that one was March of 2018. So it was about 2 years after I started making videos. I started live streaming.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get into it, just because the technology for one, and what
Mm-hmm.
we talked about, and it's not easy.
Right.
It's pretty challenging. Um, but so was there anyone that particular got you into it, or just people that you were watching?
Yeah, I think it was just people I was watching. I think if I remember correctly, I was watching a lot of EC Myers vids. He was doing his
Hmm.
NES Alpha Numeric. So every Wednesday night, he'd be streaming an NES game from his collection, and that was kind of cool. And I just kind of got in with him, and then my buddy Nefarious West would stream every once in a while. And yeah, you would just kind of go in each other's streams and support each other. And I don't know, it's just kind of fun, especially now that we're older, and it's a lot harder for us to get together with our friends
Yep.
and sit on the couch and play video games together. Like, yes, we can play online, but it's not the same as it was when we were kids. It's another way to like still hang out while playing video games.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's kind of how I look at it in a way. And just in content creation in general, I think that you know, yeah, we could be doing worse things. We could be
Oh, for sure.
we could be going out to the bars. We could be getting into
Hmm.
fights. We could be going to the gentleman's club or something like
Right.
that. So we're at home, right? We're in the comforts of our home. We're playing video games. So well, that's cool that your wife encouraged you.
Yeah, I mean, I think she might have regrets at this point because of how big my collection has grown at this point and the money I spend on it sometimes. But like you hit the nail on the head. Like there are much worse things I could be spending money on than
Yeah,
video games.
absolutely. And Hunter says video games way better than all of that. There you go. So yeah,
Exactly.
I agree. So, but so I will have to tell you this. Uh-oh,
Hmm.
get my uh-oh. But I will have to tell you this. Now I had been interested in streaming for a while, but to get like, to do it on a consistent basis, it was actually your
Oh
stream.
wow,
Yeah, look at that.
awesome.
And I was
That's
like,
very
oh,
cool.
this guy's pretty good at retro games. I want to
Hmm.
play retro games and I want to be pretty good at them. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So then here we are now, and we're doing it.
Right. Yeah, it's you just kind of take that leap of faith, and it's honestly it's not too challenging. Like I told you the other night, I put on a YouTube channel like how to set up a stream,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a capture card, I downloaded OBS, and boom, I was up and running, and I've really honestly have never had really many technical difficulties. It's been
Wow.
pretty smooth sailing for me.
Well, that's good. I can't say that for myself. And I think it's mostly just like I'll rewatch streams and it's like, well, but obviously it's not going to be perfect. I
Right.
mean, we don't
Hmm.
have. Yeah, I'm not making this a career. I never
No.
if I ever make this, let's just say, if this was a career, I would hate myself because, and a lot of
Yeah.
those people that do,
Hmm.
because they always have to be online.
Right.
And
And that's the thing, like I like playing video games, but sometimes even streaming twice a week is too much. There'll be times where I need to take a break because it's like, or I just had a rough day and I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody tonight.
right.
I just want to play a video game on my own.
So I did try a multi-day stream earlier this year. My family went out to St. Louis for their spring break, and it didn't match up. So I wanted to stream 3 days in a row. I hated it.
Hmm. Yeah.
I hated it. I was like, this is terrible. It's just like
Right.
I can't believe people can do this or I need to do this every day. It's like I'm good one day a week.
Right.
I'm good with one day a week. So, but anyway, so we've talked about. So you have a small following, just
Hmm.
a smaller. But how long did it take you to really gain following and
I mean,
get people to frequently come by?
yeah, I mean, it took quite a while. I mean, at least I think by waiting the 2 years after I started making videos to start streaming, I at least had some like loyal viewers who would watch and comment on my videos
Mm-hmm.
that would come into my streams. So one of my oldest buddies on YouTube is back in the day gamer, and he's off and on. Like he'll go in spurts of doing a lot of videos and then he'll back off because he's got his regular job, and then he's got a family and stuff, and so he can't do it all the time. But um, I would when I first started streaming, I would like text him like, "Hey, I'm gonna set up a stream if you can come by," because I didn't know if anyone would show up, you know. And so he was there, and then slowly I started. Eugene would show up, and Wes would show up, and then eventually I got to know Tom and Lacey from Do You Nerds. So then I met Peter, Waves and Games from them,
Mm-hmm.
and like he would pop into the stream, and then just by like hopping in other people's streams, you get to know people, then they start checking out your stuff, and you slowly build that
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
And it got really cool. At one point, I was probably averaging at least 20 viewers a night, like consistently in my stream at once.
Really.
Yep,
Wow.
just because the retro community got so big, it was really popular. And then now I'd say it's more, 10 is pretty typical, maybe 10 to 15. But it's just some people just, got older and don't have as much time as they used to. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even I don't watch YouTube like I used to. Um, it's just I don't have the time anymore now that my kids are getting older.
No, I get it. Well, Puma Beast, welcome
Hey,
in.
what's
PC
up,
out of
Puma
order.
Beast?
And Pooh Beast, he still can't beat DuckTales.
No, that's you know what?
What do you
It's
think about
more
that?
challenging of a game than you think.
Really? I didn't find
Yeah,
it too terrible.
well, you're a better gamer than I am.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess it's been a few years since I played it. I mean, I love the pogo mechanic, but it takes a little bit of getting used to.
So there you go, Puma. I guess I was wrong. It's a little bit more challenging.
Hmm.
He thinks DuckTales is the hardest NES game ever. I don't know
I
about
mean
that.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a big disagree on that one. Puma
Yeah,
Beast, you got to play some Ghosts and Goblins, Ninja Gaiden. Heck, even Double Dragon is harder than that.
yeah. Battletoads, you can't forget that
Oh,
one.
Battletoads, yup. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
And then Space Fuzz asks, and this is a good one here.
Hmm.
Is Streets of Rage 2 your favorite game or favorite beat 'em up? Or is it
It
both?
is. Yeah, it is both.
Okay.
So for a very long time, I was saying Super C on the NES was my favorite game of all time because I was kind of in the community. I was kind of known for playing that game a lot. In fact, there was a guy, God, at this point, 6, 7 years ago, he was doing stream races. So we would stream together and we would race each other in a video game. And that's the game that he raced me in. And I should have won, but I ended up choking towards the end. But I became known as the Super C guy. And I played it so much that it was kind of like, I'm kind of sick of this game. And so Streets of Rage 2, when I made my top 10 games of all time list a few years ago, it was the one that just kind of stuck out. It's like, you know what? This is the game that I still remember playing since the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game I can play anytime and have a good time with it. It's probably the game I play more than any other game. So it's just a comfort game. It's got great music. It's got great action, good controls. Like there is no weakness to that game in my opinion. So yeah, that is my favorite game of all time.
Oh, there you go. And then, so you're not a big fan though of speed running,
No, I have some hot takes about speedrunning that not everybody likes, but you know that's it's fun to have opinions and discuss them.
right? So what are some big things about speed running?
I just don't find speedrunning that impressive.
Uh huh.
Um, I think it comes from the fact that there I get there's multiple categories for speedrunning. And I think I got really annoyed when I found like glitch speedrunning, where
Mm,
you'd find a glitch to get through a game super quickly. I'm like, well, you're not even playing the game.
right.
Like, so I definitely have a lot more respect for people that actually play through an entire game. Like, I, it takes a ton of skill to be able to speedrun a game. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You have to learn a game in and out. My big problem is like it takes a very long time to master a game like that.
Right.
And for me, I'm like, I'd much rather play a whole lot of games than master one or two just to have the speed run record.
Right. And I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I do. I guess I time my stuff, but I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't say that I'm a true speed runner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's I say it's more of an efficiency run, but I like to I don't know, I just like to challenge myself. I think, and I get your point on, this year I've been pretty hot and heavy into like
Mm-hmm.
beating a game and spending a lot of time on a game like Double Dragon and Life Force,
Mm-hmm.
and these games that generally, like, if you play it for maybe 5 6 hours or so, you can get through it. It's like, okay, uh I'm enjoying the game, trying to play it. And unfortunately, like, I haven't been getting, I've only probably beaten like 25 games this year when I usually beat like 40 45.
Yeah, but
um
25 is impressive too. I think
yeah,
we can't get bogged down by the number of games we beat, because the length matters too.
the length matters too.
Yes.
uh and Pool Beast did not like your not a fan of speedrun hot take. So there you go. Well,
All right. I told you there was a hot take,
it's an opinion. We get it. We get
Yep.
it. All right. So you have, you're pretty into the YouTube, right? So
Hmm.
is there anything like, you didn't want Twitch? or have you
Right.
considered
Yep.
Twitch or anything like that?
Nope. I've never considered Twitch. I think just because I was already making videos for YouTube, I thought it would be easiest just to stay on YouTube to stream since I already had somewhat of a community there. Whereas going to Twitch, I'd be completely starting over.
Yeah.
And I just I've watched some people on Twitch, and I've just always had negative experiences on Twitch.
Hmm.
It used to be where like I'd watch people and it would constantly buffer. I felt like communities weren't as welcoming. Like I would go watch a streamer and like obviously they've got people that already follow them and you would like try to talk and stuff and like the people in the chat wouldn't be super welcoming. And it just was kind of a put off. Whereas like everybody I would go to on YouTube, it always seemed like as soon as I jumped into chat, even if it was my first time, everyone's saying hello, everyone's being welcoming, everyone's friendly, and
Yeah.
it just felt like a better community.
Yeah. To that community impact.
Yep.
I gotcha.
That's what it's all about, right? I mean, that's why we do this is for the community. It's funny. Some of my best friends are people I met through YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've got some good friends that I've known since elementary school or college or even, when I got my first teaching job. But still, some of my best friends are just people I met from YouTube. I often say that, Peter, Waves and Games, is one of my best friends on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And we had, talked to each other for years. And then all of a sudden, we finally got to meet at Mo Game Con a few years ago. And it was like we were long lost brothers. We hung out the entire trip. We were walking together at the convention, and it was such a cool feeling for this person who I'd never met in person before to be just feel like family.
Yeah. That too for me is it's I like to have all my content in one place because I know with YouTube and with Twitch they get rid of the VODs in a few days, I believe. I don't know how it is, but I have been considering doing like multi-streaming, like I told you earlier, but it's not something that I'm. It takes so much time to get all this going.
Right. Yeah. And I know Wazroom does that. I don't know if it has an impact at all. Like,
Yeah.
does it help you build a larger community? I really don't know.
Um, Puma says Twitch is easier to gain the audience, but YouTube never ever recommends YouTube streams. I don't know. So here's the whole thing. Like again with YouTube, and I've been hearing. I'm probably experiencing it, but like it seems like YouTube is from other creators that I've been watching. Like YouTube is hiding videos or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. I don't understand it, to tell you the truth. I don't really care too much to understand it. I just put videos out, shorts out, streams.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm never going to get like hundreds of viewers. I'm never going to make any money off of this. It's just fun. Right.
Right. Yeah, and I feel like I hear, everyone talks about the YouTube algorithm, and kind of like you, I started doing this just as a hobby and something fun to do. You
Yeah.
know, so I've never paid attention to the analytics. I've never cared about how many viewers I get. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just care about, like we talked about, the community. I've met so many great people, and even if it's if it ended up being one person watched my streams, but they ended up being one of my really best friends, well, then I've succeeded and I'm happy.
Oh, I see. Waves and Games here. Waves and Games says the
Hey,
algorithm brought me here.
heck yeah, Peter. We were just talking about you, man.
We were talking about you. We're talking about how great of a guy you are.
Mm-hmm.
But your body odor is something else. It's a whole new discussion here. And Puma, he's on it. He says that he wishes YouTube recommended streams, but they're not hiding videos. It was just a low yearly viewer drop, and people complain. I could see that. I think there's just so much content out there that
Right.
people are. It's just so hard, right? It's just.
Yeah, we got involved with YouTube much too late.
Oh
When
yeah.
like Pat the NES Punk and AVGN, them when they all got started, that's when to do it because there wasn't too much content out there.
Yeah.
Now to get noticed, you better be a very good video editor and have excellent communication skills and be able to connect with other people. Um, because it's just there's an oversaturation of it right now. It's
Mm-hmm.
tough to get noticed.
Hunter asks, "What is your favorite system?" And I think I know this, but go ahead.
Mine is the Super Nintendo,
Super
which I
Nintendo.
know is weird for me to say because everyone thinks it's the Genesis because
Oh,
of
I
the
thought it was
complete
Genesis.
collection. Yep, but no, it's actually always been the Super Nintendo. I think just because growing up, the first thing we had was an NES. My brother is 8 years older than I am, so he had an NES. So I remember playing as far as I can remember back. I was probably 3, 4 years old when I started playing the NES, and it was super cool. But then we got the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, and I just remember being blown away by how those systems looked. But I felt like the Super Nintendo had a little bit better graphics and sound, which like lent or had me lean more that way than the Genesis.
I see. Hunter says it's the same. Super Nintendo is his favorite as well. And then Peter says if you start doing hunting videos weekly, you'll do better. It seems like he wants you to do
Yeah,
more
I
hunting.
mean, and if I, took some random rare games off my shelf and pretended that I found them in the wild, that would probably help too.
So let's talk about that. What you have a fairly extensive video game collection, predominantly Genesis. So what?
Mhm.
How many Genesis games do you have, and how'd you get started with that?
Yeah, so Genesis, I believe I'm at 539 games.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, I've always had some Genesis games. Like I said, we've had it since I was a kid. And so I still have all those games. But, when I got into collecting, what was it, 9 years ago, 9, 10 years ago, I collected a variety of systems. I had my NES, my Super Nintendo 64, GameCube, my PlayStation 1, 2, and my Genesis, the stuff I had growing up, Game Boy. Um, and so when Eugene was doing his NES alphanumeric series, I was talking to him once and I wanted to stream more than once a week. And so I was like, well, it's sometimes tough to pick games to play. And I was like, well, maybe I should do one of those A to Z streams like he does. And I just kind of decided on the Genesis, I think, because it was a system that I had quite a few games for at the time. And so I was going through that and I was having a lot of fun. And I was realizing there's a lot of Genesis games that I never gave a chance to that I ended up really liking. And then it was just, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I was looking at my collection and Genesis games look fantastic on the shelf when they're in their box. And it's a set that I've always wanted only in box anyways. So I was like, you know what? Let's go for a complete set and let's go for the Genesis. Since I'm doing the Genesis A to Z streams anyways, I want to have as many video games for that set as possible. So let's just do it.
And are you doing North American only, or
Yes. Yep.
okay?
Only North American, and I am not getting Outback Joey because that game is ridiculously expensive and rare.
Okay, that's like the little
That
Samson of Genesis.
Yeah, but even worse. It's I think it's like 10 grand.
Really?
Um, yeah, because it came with its own special controller that had a heartbeat monitor and stuff. I've never
Gosh.
even seen it. I mean, I've been going to conventions since 2017, maybe. I've never seen a copy of Outback Joey at a convention.
And how many North American Genesis releases are there? Or were there?
I've never seen like an exact number, but I believe it's like 710 ish.
Oh, okay. So kind of comparable to the Super Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
in that 700 range.
Yep.
Wave suggests that you do more hate videos. You'll get the hate views.
That's true. It's funny. I am not a fan of sealed games. I think games are meant to be played. So I don't think you should ever have sealed games in your collection. In fact, we talk about if we talk about grading games, I think that's the dumbest thing ever because like if you grade like a football card or baseball card, it makes sense because you can still see the front and the back of the card, right? Sure. But like grading comic books, grading video games, like comic books, the best part is the story and the artwork. And now you can't see it because it's stuck in a plastic case. Same with games. You can't ever play them. It doesn't make sense to me. So sealed games don't make sense to me either. And I had some in my collection just because I didn't open them. And so I made a video where I made like one of those thumbnails that was kind of God, what the hell do they call it? I can't think of it. Oh well, maybe it'll come to me. But it just said I'm sorry, and it looked like I looked sad in the picture, and so I got a ton of views on that.
Hmm.
Just because it was just because of that thumbnail. And
Really?
then I made a Video Games Monthly unboxing where I said I'm done, and it was, I was kind of calling other YouTubers out for the bullshit they do when they do Video Games Monthly unboxings and they complain about the dumbest things. And again, that was something that got a ton of views. And I mean, Peter's
Yeah.
not wrong. I mean, hate videos, drama videos, that stuff sells. I mean, that's how Smash JT got big. He started doing super dramatic videos. And it's like I'm not going to do that. Not going to stoop to that level.
Yeah. Just like, what is his name? Carl Jobst.
Mm-hmm.
You're familiar with him. And then I just
Yep.
saw that the Completionist came out with a new video, if you're familiar with
Yep.
him.
I
Uh,
am.
so, yeah, a lot of drama gets the views. And I get it. I think that's human nature
Right.
in a way. We're attracted to that drama. Now, Puma
Mm-hmm.
did have bring up an interesting comment here. It's about the sound, the Genesis versus the Super Nintendo, and Super used Sony sound chips.
Okay. He also said he was made years later. I mean, it wasn't. I believe wasn't the Super Nintendo just released a year or two later? Like, there's not a huge difference in age
No,
for those two products.
yeah, but you can hear the difference in the sound
Oh,
between
for sure.
Super Nintendo and Genesis.
Yeah. So Super Nintendo was released in November of 1990. Genesis was August of '89.
Okay.
So basically a year after it. And yes, the sound chip for the Genesis is often given crap, but honestly, some games sound amazing on the Genesis. It's just if the developers knew how to use it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So do you prefer retro games versus modern games?
I do. Every year I do my like analytics video for the games I beat, and it's usually a 60-40 split, retro to modern. So I do enjoy a ton of modern games. I mean, modern games are beautiful. They've got some really good stories. I mean, I could think of, the God of War 2018 and Ragnarok games are fantastic. The Resident Evil remakes are good. Horizon Zero Dawn, the Last of Us series, all those are such good games with such good stories. But there's just something about retro games which is you pop in and you start playing.
Yeah.
There's no downloading, there's no patches. It's just if a game came broken, that's just the way it was. You just dealt with it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's just nice to play those quick games sometimes. I don't have time to sit and play 80-hour games all the time.
No, I get it. And Wave says that if you play the Lion King on both SNES and Genesis, you can really hear the difference. So I haven't.
Yes, I mean
Yeah.
the gameplay still sucks on both of them, but yes, the sound is much better on the Super Nintendo.
And Puma says Last of Us is mid. Uh,
Everyone has bad opinions, Puma. It's okay.
and then yeah, there's Joel says there's a 2 year difference between Genesis and the SNES. So yeah, so there you go. So with that, with the uh, with the retro, you talked a little bit about like you could just put it in. So that's kind of where I'm going to. It's like, do you think the simplicity of retro games creates a pure form of game design compared to today's
Hmm.
complexity?
It does, and I also think modern games tend to hold your hand too much. I mean, you think about most modern games, it's like it starts with a tutorial, and most games don't have lives. And I get it. Like with these long games, like you can't have a life system where you have to start the game all over when you die, like you can with retro games. Like they're just too long. You can't do that. Um, but I think the patches really bother me, and I think games are just rushed out these days just because consumers are demanding them, and developers don't have a chance to really let them sit and become perfected like they should be. Um, and then I don't like the how we're headed towards an all digital future. I
Hmm.
think at that point you don't own the games; they can be taken. The servers could go down. Um, I just feel like they could be taken from you at any time, where yes, my physical collection can physically stop working, but unless that happens, they're mine forever.
Yeah, I get it. I get that. So speaking of like how like the mechanics, like lives, continues, and high scores disappear tomorrow. So should lives, continues, high scores, should they make an reappearance in some of our newer games? So if
Yeah.
you look at it, like we talk about difficulty all the time. We like to play challenging games. We like to challenge
Hmm.
us. Have you ever played like Hollow Knight?
I have not yet. It's on my list. I've
Yeah.
wanted to, because I've heard it's challenging. But the thing is, those challenge is so subjective. You know what I mean? It depends on you. I've often heard that people call Contra and Super C on the NES hard, and I don't have any problems with them. Um, Cuphead was a game I always heard was hard. I beat that in 5 hours, but I've seen other people spend 30, 40 hours on it and really struggle with it. So it just depends on who you are as a gamer and what games you're good at. Um, and so it's tough to really nail down how hard a game is.
Yeah. So Wave says no lives don't need to come back, and Celeste and Super Meat Boy are great examples of that. That and Hollow Knight 2, and then Cuphead.
Hmm. And I think it depends on the game. I think indie games are huge right now that have like a retro aesthetic. You think about like The Messenger or God, what was another? He mentioned Celeste and Super Meat Boy. God, there's another game that was right on the tip of my tongue that has just like retro inspired graphics. But like they're huge because people love those old retro games. So I
Hmm.
think if the game is short enough, yes, you can do the lives and stuff like that. If a game is long, you just can't do that. Like you can't have a 10-hour game if you're 9 hours in and you lose your last life. You got to start the game all over. I don't think that's
No,
possible
you
anymore.
can't do that now because a
Mm-mm.
lot of these games, an hour, 2 hours, right? You can get
Mm-hmm.
through.
And that's the thing. Like most retro games, if you know what you're doing, can be beaten pretty quickly. You know, they got their length from the difficulty and having to start over and learn the game and then, slowly get through the game.
Yeah, and Hunter says that going back to some of the developer stuff, and his wife works in the gaming industry, and he's
Nice.
learned a lot about the battle between publishers and developers, and wanting games out
Mm-hmm.
by a certain date, even if it's not fully published.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, yeah, you hear people, even like people like make YouTube videos, they'll complain about it on Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of stuff about a game getting pushed back, pushed back. You know what? A game could be pushed back years and years. I don't care as long as it's ready when it's released. Like I'd much rather have to wait for a game so that it's ready to come out versus having a game come out sooner and then it needs a bunch of patches to be fixed.
Yeah, it seems like that's what they did with Silk Song. So if you've probably read
Mm-hmm.
about that, it took them 6, 7
Yep.
years, and I don't think there's other than making the game easier patch, which some people are in between.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing much. Like look at Mario Kart World, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean that game is crap. You know,
Yeah.
it just there's just so many patches, and they're just making it worse. It's a
Yeah.
mess. It's a
That's
mess.
unfortunate.
It is
And
unfortunate.
look at Metroid Prime 4. That was announced when the Switch was released
Yeah.
and it's still not out. Like
Well,
and some people are pissed, but
well, you can get the DLC the day the game comes out.
mhm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that's honestly and DLC is a whole nother thing. That's another reason I don't like modern too much.
yes.
It's like we didn't have DLC back in retro games. Like you got the complete game when it was released, and I think that's what it should be. Just give me the full game, all the DLC, all this stuff. Just make it part of the game. Don't make me spend even more money on a game for this extra stuff.
And unfortunately, that's what Nintendo, the Switch 2 is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I don't know, man. Um, so I don't know. It's just a mess. It's just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So let's catch up on chat. It looks like the PS1 games where you drive around in Snowy Town delivering package.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a cat. So different. Like he wants to play easy delivery company game. And then he has mixed feelings about Samus driving a motorcycle. I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they put a motorcycle in Breath of the Wild too, and that's
Yeah,
weird. So Nintendo's doing weird things with their games.
they are.
They are.
And I
They're
think
yeah.
I mean they've been releasing games since the 80s. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
So I get it that they want to keep IPs fresh and stuff like that. Um, and some people love it, some people don't. You know, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is a great example. I don't love them as Zelda games.
No.
I'm not saying they're bad games, but I just prefer the older style of Zelda games where I need to go to a dungeon, get an item, and then use that to beat the boss. And then go to the next dungeon, get a new item, use it to beat the boss. I just like that style of Zelda. I don't like this super big open world where I can go everywhere and the weapons break and I need to change my outfits depending on the weather. That's just I don't like that style. Not to say it's like I said, it's not bad, but I think they felt like they had to just because at some point where else are you going to go with these IPs?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But when Peter worked in the gaming industry, there were two calendars on the wall. The first was things we had to get done before print, and the second was the things we needed to have ready for the day one pitch. And Peter knows he was in depth,
Yep.
in deep.
Just built into the production process now, yeah.
But speaking of Zelda, so you've been, I guess, unfortunately playing through a game called The Wind
Yes.
Waker.
Yeah, worst Zelda game ever.
You have a pretty big beef with that game. So let's go over that. So you don't like
For sure.
you don't like the art style, you don't like the sailing,
No.
but you are
So
playing.
yeah, I am. Yep. So it goes back to when they first were like announcing Wind Waker and stuff, right? They were doing those. I think at E3 they showed the video of Zelda looking much more lifelike and stuff, and very much like almost like the Twilight Princess graphics. And then the game that was released was Wind Waker, and at the time I wasn't too concerned because I really wasn't too big into Zelda at that point. But
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of annoying that like, hey, this is what you showed us, but you gave us something completely different. And so it took me a long time before I actually picked up Wind Waker on the GameCube, and I probably didn't play it until 8-9 years ago when I picked up for the GameCube. I played it, and it was the most boring Zelda game I've ever played.
Mm.
I literally fell asleep playing it. It's just the graphics give me like a reaction. Like when I see them, I get angry. I hate how it looks.
Mm.
I think Toon Link is just a dumb looking character.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the worst design of Ganon in any Zelda game. And it's funny because I usually don't care too much about graphics. I mean, we talk about like I play mostly retro games. A lot of people will complain about Nintendo 64 graphics and PlayStation 1 graphics. When I go back and play those, like I don't mind. I like it because that's what we had back in the day. And when it came out, it blew our minds. So my mind's not going to change just because like I can play PS5 games that look so much better. Like I'm okay with games looking not great, but I hate that art style for Zelda games. And then the sailing is just boring. The Great Sea is gigantic. You got these tiny little islands, and you have to change the wind direction every single time you want to go a different direction. And it's dumb.
Well, you've been playing through it again because the friend of yours, Hobo, he
Yes.
did he send it to you or?
He did, yeah. So what happened was he asked me, because obviously it's been a long running joke on my channel. If you say Wind Waker, you say Ghosts and Goblins, you get timed out because we don't mention those games on my channel. And so he just asked one time, like, what would it take for me to actually play that game? Um, and so I said, well, just because I'm going for a complete Genesis collection, buy me like a $30 Genesis game that's not a sports game. Buy me a decently priced Genesis game. I'm not expecting like Musha or anything like that. No, $100 game, but $30 to $50 game. So he ended up buying me a few different Genesis games. I don't remember which ones they were, but they're all decent games.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, okay, you have to play it. I'm like, oh, well, sorry, I don't own it. And then he did send me a copy of the Wii U version, which I've heard is better because you get the Swift sail, where I don't think you have to change the wind direction every time you go, and
Right.
it makes you actually sail faster. I think they made the Triforce quest shorter because that's another big complaint people have for that game. And yeah, so I promised I would stream it. So I streamed it one night, and then I went into the Discord and I made a poll and be like, hey, do you guys want me to keep streaming it? Do you want me to be able to be done one and done? And unfortunately, my so-called friends decided I should keep playing it.
Well, since you've been playing on the Wii U version, has your opinion changed a little bit?
No, not at all.
Not at
Hate
all.
it. Nope. The graphics look just as bad in HD, and the sailing is not any better. Partially because I don't have the Swift sail yet.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's just boring.
Well, to each their own. Peter said he was the only one to vote no.
Yes, he was. He is my only true friend in the community.
And I think I missed the
So
poll.
thank you, Peter.
I think I missed the poll, but if I was voting, I would have voted yes.
Yep. See, I figured.
But
That's all right.
But you are taking a month off from it. Is that correct?
I am. Yeah.
And
fortunately, it's October, which means I can do my spooky games.
so you're doing spooky games. So what games do you have coming up? You have the core you're playing, but anything else that you have planned, or is that going to be your whole month?
I mean, that my first playthrough of that took 11 and a half hours. So I'm thinking that'll take about 4 streams. Obviously, it might be faster just because I am going for the all death run where everyone dies. So it should make the game shorter, I would think. But so I should have at least a couple weeks left. I did just order All Hell Unleashed. That was the NES game that you play as like Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger and Ash from the Evil Dead. And so I've got that coming in the mail, so I'll stream that possibly. I've toyed around the idea of doing Outlast 2 because a few years ago I did Outlast and Outlast Whistleblower, which was the DLC. So that could be fun to play Outlast 2. It could be fun to stream Resident Evil 7. I've always wanted to stream that one. But those are all kind of longer games. So like I said, I probably won't have much time left. So I'll probably stick with like All Hell Unleashed or I don't know. I kind of got to look through my collection, see what else I've played. I mean, there's been times where I've replayed a game. Like last year, I replayed Castlevania on the NES, on the NES. I think it was the NES version. Maybe it was Super Castlevania 4. I don't remember. But even though I've streamed those before, sometimes it's fun to revisit them.
Yeah, and Hunter says he's going to try to get through Crow Country, Silent Hill 2, on PS5 through Spooky Month. Really wanted to play Demon's Crest. And
that's a good one.
Yeah, Demon's Crest SNES.
Yeah, it is expensive.
Yes, it is expensive. So I think I will be. So next week, next week I'm having Sci-Fi Night, which I kind of group that into. So I'll be playing. I'm going to be doing some timed runs. Here we go, speed runs. We're doing some timed runs in Alien Storm, Gunstar Heroes, and then I'm going to look for a high score in Life Force.
Yeah,
so I'm going to try to.
Those are all fun games.
And I've been having a lot of fun with them. So I'm going to keep playing.
Good. I'm glad because I'm the one who suggested you play Alien Storm. So I'm glad you like it.
Now I can't beat it on normal.
It's tough.
Yeah, it is really tough. It's just that arcade, and I am going to be doing a video on it for Rad Bash Gaming. He's going to be on in December, but he has a few YouTube channels, and he's it's the most underrated games. So I have a 2-minute segment, and I'm going to talk about Alien Storm. So I'm going to get footage for it during the stream. So there you go.
Sweet.
So look, we'll round it out. So we have a sponsor message here, and the sponsor message is actually Cap. Cap, you're a sponsor tonight. So,
all right.
So yay, good work. Thank you so much. And we're gonna try to get our sponsor music up. Let's see if this works. Here we go. This episode is brought to you by Captain Algebra's 7 Symbols tutoring service. Yes, the only seafaring tutor who can solve for X faster than he can swab the deck. When he's not navigating the 7 seas, Captain Algebra is helping students navigate quadratic equations. Forget treasure maps, he's got graphing maps. Forget parrots, he's got parabolas. So if you want to conquer algebra without walking the plank, call on Captain Algebra, where every lesson is smooth sailing. Oh, and for you adults, Captain Algebra offers our tutoring session where he'll strip down to his tidy whities and teach you some of the most advanced algebraic equations. That's Captain Algebra's 7 Symbols Tutoring Service.
That's awesome.
So,
I don't know, have you ever seen the movie Billy Madison, Mr. Mullet?
yeah, oh yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, so yeah, so that's basically what I do, right? If you get the questions right, the adults,
Yeah.
I slowly take off the clothes.
Well, there you go. Well, thank you. That's I'm glad. I'm so glad you were able to be a sponsor this month. So that's Captain Algebra 7 Symbols Tutoring Service. So this is going to be our end of the audio version. So if you want to look up the full video stream, those that are listening now, it's Mr. Mullet Gaming on YouTube, and then go ahead and check out Captain Algebra. But for now, we're going to get into the main event. Oh yeah. We're going to be playing the Streets of Rage 2, and this is the second episode, so it makes sense. So,
Right.
do you need a bathroom break?
Nope, I'm good to go.
You're good to go. You have your diaper on just like me, so there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Diapers are great. You can just let it go,
Just let it go. All right, so let me get to the stream here. I have to use my Stream Deck because I did pay a lot of money for it, so I have to get use out of it. Even though I can push the button right here, I'm not doing it because this is what I paid for to make it more intuitive. There we go. All right. So let me share with you the code. Let me get the code down. So are you up? You're up.
I am.
All right. Let me play online. Connect to the internet.
So yeah, you're just gonna send me an invite like you did last time.
Yeah, I guess do I need to set a passcode?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you just sent me an invite. That worked last time.
Well, I did set a passcode.
Oh, did you? Okay, but I didn't need it at all.
Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I sent it to you directly.
Mm-hmm.
Invite a friend. They have made this a little bit more intuitive. I know Nintendo really doesn't do well with online.
Yeah.
All right. I got to you. We're going to get this started. So,
all right.
And you said you've probably beaten this. I'm going to turn the game sound down.
30, 40, 50 times.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a lot.
There you're joining.
All right.
All right.
All right, I've joined.
Good. So whoever's still listening, let me know how the game sound is. There we go.
I like to clap.
I think we're already started on everything.
All right.
Let's do 2 players. I'm going to still go with Blaze.
All right, I'll stick with Axel. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to... yeah.
I'm going to put
Axel
the game sound down a little bit.
Okay. You remember where the first one up is?
Yeah, of course. I memorize games, right, so I know what it
grab
is.
It.
Did I get it? There you go.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Lord of Films, welcome in. You're going to teach me. You're going to teach me how to play this game.
Yep.
Now I know with the Pro controllers, it's a little bit different. And I was looking at the manual, and they have a ton more moves than the first game.
Yes.
And it's something that I wasn't too interested in learning, but I guess I'll maybe get it as we progress.
Right. And don't forget, remember, if they throw you, hold up and C, and you should land on your feet.
Well, I don't know what C is because there's no C.
Sorry, jump. Up and jump.
Up and jump, okay.
So, yeah, with the Pro controller, that would be A.
So how long is this game total?
About
an hour?
God, I don't even know. Yeah, sure. Hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. I guess I don't remember how long it actually takes. I just kind of play it. There's 8 stages.
Oh, okay. And have you played it with a second person before?
Yes, my brother and I used to play it back in the day.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever... and I think Megadan and I've streamed it. I can't remember. I feel like we've had to have. I know we've done 3. So I think we've streamed this one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've beaten it before with somebody else. You can get that health.
Nice. Okay. So, when do you remember the first time you played this?
Oh yeah. So my mom was working at Jewel Osco in Illinois. That's where we lived at the time.
Jewel Osco,
And
what's that?
yep, Jewel Osco. It's like a I don't know, like a grocery store slash drugstore. And so she would work there, and she had a coworker that played video games and knew that my brother and I really liked video games.
Okay.
And so he let us borrow, go ahead and grab that health. He let us borrow Streets of Rage 2 one time, saying, it's a fun game. You should try it. You might like it. And we loved it. And so much so that we ended up going and bought our own copy of the game. And we also bought the first Streets of Rage.
Yeah, I like no, I did play through Streets of Rage 1 extensively, and I really liked it. Now, going back when I was a kid, the advertisement, when I saw the commercial for this game on Sega Genesis, I was like, I want this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I want a Sega Genesis. Well, I did get a Sega Genesis, but I never got this game.
Okay.
And that was the whole point of why I wanted the Sega Genesis.
Right. Yeah, I absolutely love this game. I mean, the first game is fantastic. But
Yeah,
this
I like the
game
music.
blows it out of the water in every aspect. Better graphics, better sound, better gameplay, just everything is better.
I do like the sprite design, much
Mhm.
better than the first
Yes.
game. How do you throw a knife?
Jump and attack at the same time.
Okay. Those knives get you.
They do.
Oh, geez.
There's health there for you if you want it. I don't need
They're
it.
they're pretty generous with health, especially on normal.
Yeah.
I'm sure that varies
Yeah.
with.
And also, there's going to be more with co-op because then they'll always give 2 at a time, so each person can grab some if they need it. Well, I should have let you have that one. Now, another thing about this game is you can actually stun lock the enemies
Okay.
by like slowly punching them.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
So,
I'm
like
starting to get
this.
the controls.
Yeah, I could just punch this person until he's dead. I don't like to use that because I think it's cheap. And plus, it's fun to use all the moves that they have at their disposal.
Now there is a move you can do that it's like a Hadouken for me, but it takes away my health.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I've got a big circle shot that he does with fire, like that. Or I can do one where I do like a bunch of combo punches. But again, that one takes health no matter
does
what.
it? Ah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I really only use them if I'm like in a bad position.
I think that's what they're for.
Yep. There we go. Kick her ass, Seabass.
Oh. Jeez.
Electra is not a fan of Blaze.
No.
Oh, shit, even got me. That's right, you got the last hit. All right, we get to fight Barbin, the boss of the stage 1.
Yep, Dumb and Dumber reference. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Yep, there is health right away in that, so you might want to take that so you don't die.
The chicken.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, I got it.
There you go.
Oh, I missed it.
Hold up, and jump. Nice.
Yeah.
Finished him.
Whoa.
There we go.
There we
Stage one
go.
done.
Let's see. We're gonna get the air horn with that one.
I gotta do my clap. I'm glad Hunter got the Dumb and Dumber reference for sure.
Such a good game. What's one of your favorite movies there?
Favorite movies? Oh man, I really like Son-in-Law. I don't know if you ever saw it with Pauly Shore.
Huh.
The Star Wars movies I absolutely love. I know some of them get a lot of hate. I like them all. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite just because Darth Vader is my favorite character. And so to see Anakin turn into Darth Vader is super cool. I think Tommy Boy is fantastic. Happy Gilmore is fantastic. What about you?
I like the Big Lebowski.
Okay. That's one I've never actually finished.
Okay.
Part of the problem is like I'll start watching it like at night at like 11 o'clock and I'm just too tired and I fall asleep.
I've
But I
heard
feel
of
like
that.
I would enjoy it if I finished it.
Hunter is a fan of Black Sheep. Chris
yeah,
Farley.
Black Sheep's great.
His story is always so sad.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been something. Spectacular. He was something spectacular.
He was. Yep. Just he could have been something spectacular longer.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate.
But he's actually from Wisconsin.
Yes, I read a biography on him.
Man, they are attacking you. Oh, that other one showed up.
Oh,
there you go. That's all right. You at least got rid of them. Oh shit!
That's my fault. I was in. Is that a grenade?
Yep. There should be health soon for you. There you go. If there's another one, get it. Okay, never mind.
I need some gold. I need to get that.
Oh shit! Get away from those.
Oh.
Ah, crap. That was my bad.
Now we got the jet guy.
Not at this point. He is the boss, but we have to get through the other section of this level first.
Oh. Am I hitting anything?
There's health. Go get that health. Get that turkey.
Get the turkey.
All right. It's probably some more health in here for you. I don't remember. Yeah. Well, I guess I need it, but.
Oh, Hunter says he can't, when he thinks of Wisconsin, can't help but to think Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he punched me.
Jeez, we're getting bombarded.
There you go. You got him. All right. So remember, there's another one up here for you.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's somewhere in where you can't see it back here. There you go. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm letting Mr. Mullet get all the one-ups, it's because I've played this game so many times. I will make it through no matter what. Go grab that help.
Yes. Big Lebowski's Peak. I agree, Joel. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Joel, have you played Streets of Rage 2 before? Oh. Remember, friendly fire, Mr. Mullet.
I know. I'm trying to stay away, but I'm just so excited. I'm so intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did.
You know what else is intense?
What's that?
Camping.
Camping?
Yeah.
You're a camper.
Intense. You camp
intense, yes. But you do camp, right? You have a cabin of some sort, right? Is that correct?
Yes, we have a cottage. Yep.
Cottage.
We have a family cottage, which we'll be closing it up for the winter. Well, we can still go up there. It's just we have to turn off the water.
It hasn't been in your family for a while.
Nope. We just bought it last fall.
Damn this guy.
Come here, jerk.
Get rid of the henchman.
He is focused on you right now. But you're doing well. There we go. There you go. Oh, that was a low one.
Yeah.
Nice. You kicked his ass, Mr. Mullet.
Yeah.
You kicked his ass.
Joel says he doesn't think he has. This kind of reminds me of Final Fight. He played back in the day. Have you played Final Fight, Cap?
I have. Yep. Only the Super Nintendo version. I've never played the arcade.
Okay.
It's tough. I feel like there's another one up in this stage too, like by this bench, but I could be wrong. Move a little bit over to the right. Okay, maybe not. Might be somewhere later in this level. Oh, Mr. Mullet, what are you doing?
Sorry. That's weird that they have friendly fire.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean,
that's the one bad thing about this game.
There you go.
But yeah, if you kind of like just split the screen in half,
yes,
and just stay to your own.
You can
hat,
get the front, and I'll get the back. That's one of the problems that we did when we did the Gunstar Heroes stream for the Polymedia. Like Muddy and I were just all over the place, but it's a charity event.
Right.
It's for Doctors Without Borders.
Okay, nice. No, I wish they brought back the Cartridge Club.
Yeah, I saw that. When I first joined, they had that.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's still at the arcade machine. It's gone, man. Get out of there, man.
There you go. You're getting that landing down. Yeah, it's got this music's got music from Yuzo Koshiro.
Yes.
One of the greatest Genesis composers. He knew how to use the sound chip.
The sound is really good, especially for a Genesis game. I do agree.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's like when people say the Genesis sound chip sucked, it's like you clearly haven't listened to this. You haven't listened to Shinobi. Like, Sonic games have great sound. Come on, yellow signal. There we go. Nice job.
Oh, wait. Okay, that doesn't take life away.
Nope.
Oh, that does.
That's my bad. That was.
I hit a directional pad.
Yep, directional pad will always take health away.
It's like in Turtles in Time. Those moves.
Mm-hmm.
Joel says his Saturday Night
Saturday Night Slam Masters?
Slam Masters. There you go. Couldn't read it. It's his favorite game.
Oh, nice. That's one I still need to play through. I have it on Super Nintendo. I do not have the Genesis version yet. Oh, I did my move. Come on, dude. Dude, Suzaki was slapping you, man. You gonna take that from him? Yeah. There should be an extra life on the deck here. Right here, I believe. Nope. Maybe it's this one.
Give me that. Oh, look at that guy.
There you go. You can have that one up too.
Give me that.
Oop. Ooh, he got me. There you go.
8 lives.
Jackwagon.
Oh my gosh. Give me that.
There you go.
That blue guy, he's something else.
Mm-hmm.
So the Gen sound trip did not suck. It was the software to compose the music sucked. I see.
Well, clearly they didn't suck because people made this music.
I don't know. Maybe it was for like
You
some games, like oh, I don't know, Powerball. That sounds like an interesting game.
Oh God! Don't get me started on Powerball.
Well,
Oh man.
so I'm dead. That's okay. We got all these
Yeah, you
lives.
still have 7 more lives, plus continues, so you're good.
Yeah.
All right, if there is health, I'm gonna need it.
Okay. You take it.
I still got my no death run going.
Good.
Okay, careful, these explode.
You've done a no death run of
There.
this, haven't you?
I have not on normal mode.
Really?
I'm sure I have on easy because I used to play it on easy as a kid. But this game gets tough
Yeah.
just because there gets to be so many enemies and not much health. Like there's an elevator stage coming up that only has one thing of health.
Only has one thing.
Yep.
Well, it's the stereotypical elevator stage in a
Yep.
video game, beat 'em
For
up.
sure. Yeah. Beat 'em ups have to have an elevator stage. I think there's actually a one up somewhere in this part too. I just never remember where it
Maybe
is.
you need it, huh?
Nah, I'm good.
I love the sword.
Yeah, so the sword and the pipe are fun. Gives you a lot of range and it's strong. All right, here's our first little mini boss. We kind of have to lure him out and then
The
attack
mini
him with
boss?
jump attacks. Yeah, the guy on the wall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. We have to get kind of close to him and then he's going to come down. It's kind of annoying. It's basically like you're going to take a hit. There you go. Oh, shit. Yep. I suggest jump attacks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on. I did not mean to do that attack. Oh.
Yeah, it is hard to see. Peter says, "Don't die."
Oh, I jumped again. Come on. There it is.
There we go.
Okay, there will be another health before our
Yeah, you
final
get it.
fight.
Looks like you get it.
Yeah, there should be 2. If I can make it there. Let's not go any more further to the right. I don't want to spawn the boss.
Jesus. Bean boo. Yeah, I love this music. I gotta listen to this at work next week.
There you go. Take his ass out. Okay, it should be okay. Right here. Don't. Ah.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the boss. You just stay in the bottom. That way we aren't going to hit each other.
oh.
Oh, shit. That's
It's
mine.
like
Stay down,
Blanca.
stay down.
It's Blanca.
Yep. Nope. Stay on the bottom, Mr. Mullet.
Sorry.
He will jump to you. Just gotta... There we go. There you go. Finish him. Nice. Nice job. Don't die, Cap. I try not to. There you go. Now I got 6 lives. I'm slowly catching up to
There you
Mr. Mullet
go.
on lives.
I'm going
Stage
to.
4.
So we're half. Well, how about there? I'm gonna take another shot. How about that?
Hell yeah.
It's shot
I
time.
took another sip.
Yeah, have another sip. This is shot 2. Peter, you gotta get some of this. Sailor Jerry's rum's gonna put hair on your chest, brother.
Yeah.
You know that.
I've heard Peter's a pretty hairy guy, so he probably doesn't need the hair on his chest.
Well, fair enough. Oh, the second one always goes down smooth.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of chest here. Well, fair enough.
Yeah, he's got a lot. Nice.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Oh, they are coming after you. No, I couldn't reach him with the pipe. Oh, what do you do? Didn't mean to suplex you. I
Ooh.
was pressing the button to pick up the weapon, and you ran into me. Ah, crap.
Oh,
My
come
bad. I
on,
let you get hit.
man.
That's my fault. I failed you as a teammate. Ooh. You nerd is
Excuse
playing
me.
Final Fantasy VI. That was nice.
What's
That's a
that?
good one.
Oh,
I said that was a nice burp.
yeah.
I did say just popped up on my Switch that Do You Nerd is playing Final Fantasy VI.
Oh man. Well, I think we got to talk about the turn-based RPGs on your end. So,
Yeah, how they're not good?
have you
Sure.
played Final Fantasy VI though?
No, I've never played a single Final Fantasy game.
Oh,
I
man.
have what do I have? Here, you need that health. Um, I've I have Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. I have a few other Final Fantasies, but I don't have like the main ones. I don't have 2, I don't have 3, I don't have 7.
Yeah, I want to stream a JRPG, but I just don't know.
Mhm.
That's going to be like a lot of streams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially for someone that
Right.
just
Well, it's
streams.
kind of how I feel about Wind Waker right now. I feel like I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it this year, you know?
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know what I'm going to do because, I always do my games beaten at the end of the year, and it's like when I do my analytics and I talk about like how long it took me to beat a game, it's like, well, if I don't beat it this year, then it wasn't all when I do my 2026 video, it won't be like my hours will be messed up. I'll have to be like, it was this many hours in 2025 and this many hours in 2026, and that's
Well,
going to bother me.
you try to 100% your Zelda games, right? That's
I
like
do.
easily
Yep.
40 hours.
But that's why I do have the strategy guide. So because I've already beaten the game, I'm okay using it.
I mean,
So like if I'm looking for
you could
if I'm looking
probably
for
like
hearts and stuff. Oh shit, I was facing the wrong way.
you could
Stop
probably
pushing
get
me.
stuff off stream
Yeah,
and then do
I thought
dungeons
about doing that.
like the main story. That's probably what I might do for my playthrough.
Do
'Cause
your
I'm-
like grinding and stuff. Oh, you're talking about for Wind Waker?
yeah, that
Yeah.
too with JRPGs
Mm-hmm.
because I do want to play Chrono Trigger soon
Yeah.
because my brother watches me stream, so I watched him play all these
Here
JRPGs
comes
when we
my
were
first
growing up.
death.
So it's kind of, giving
Yep,
it
there
back.
it is.
Jeez,
I
Louise.
did not mean to grab her. That was the problem. There's health, I think, right there too. Yep. I could have used that. Oh well, sorry, Peter. I disappointed you. I
Oh,
didn't
did
get
you
the death
die?
run.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I did.
Uh-oh.
I accidentally grabbed. I accidentally grabbed one of the girls, and then the other one hit me.
You're at the end of Chrono Trigger. I need to go back to it. Yeah. That's the things with these long games. These long...
Chrono Trigger's one I've like started 5 or 6 times, and I always stop playing after a few hours.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, and I've heard it's like one of the best, and I like the music. The game looks great. I lose interest in turn-based RPGs.
Oh, jeez, these
we got-
guys.
Oh shit, I missed him. Oh, there we go. Sweet.
Oh, man. These are the mini bosses?
Yeah. So what's the furthest you've ever made it in this game, Mr. Mullet?
Well, I think... I don't really recall. I think I made it to the elevator stage, to tell you the truth.
Okay. So that's pretty close. That's like stage 6 or 7, I think.
But... yeah.
All right, we got our first elevator part. So I suggest here you stay on the left. You go to the right. I'll be on the left.
Okay. Baseball
And they'll
diamond.
drop down on us. Yep. And then we get to fight the Ultimate Warrior as the boss of this level. There will be some ninjas that drop down on us, so we just got to be careful that they don't land on us with their attacks. But
oof. So we'll just switch.
Yeah. I like the one guy's name's Bayataco.
Buy a taco.
That's what it looks like. And remember, if you get in a tough situation, just use your special attack. Oh, I did the move. Come on. There you go. Yeah, so like this game is definitely harder co-op because like at the top of the diamond where we were fighting those big fat guys.
Yeah.
In single player there's only one of them.
Okay.
So they do add some more enemies with co-op.
So like 2 enemies each.
Yeah. And there's not this many ninjas usually. Ooh. There you go.
Oh man.
All right, boss fight. You need to get that health right away.
Where's that at?
You'll see it. It's in the crates. It's the turkeys.
Mmm.
Yep. So go grab it, and then this is Ultimate Warrior. He charges at you, like that.
Oh yeah, this guy was in the first game.
Oh no, Mr. Mullet, you got to stay away from me. Stay down there. Stay down there. And if he attack, no, what? Oh, you're getting that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you stay on the bottom. I'll stay on top.
Let's do that.
Ah, shit, he switched directions. There you go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think you finished off every single boss fight so far.
There we go. Nice.
And that's why I gave you the extra lives.
I mean, like that. Those first 2 levels were nothing.
All right, stage five. We are more than halfway through. Yeah. Like I said, it picks up. Okay. Like I think normally there'd be maybe 3-4 guys here at this point, but you can tell there's like at least 6.
Thank you, Peter. Thanks for the GG.
This is probably one of my favorite soundtracks in this game. I love this soundtrack.
This one?
The stage has great theme. Yep.
I'm just stabbing over here.
That's probably my least favorite boss in the game. Oh, sorry. Yep. Get that health.
The least favorite boss? Who is it? Is it the girls? Are they in here?
It's a big bear. Nope, the girls are not in this game.
They were so hard.
Or not Big Bear. His name's R Bear. Yeah, he's a jerk. So, have you played Streets of Rage 3?
No, I have not. Not even looked at it.
That game is difficult.
Alpha Nerd, welcome in. Alpha Nerd. He's
Oh crap.
He has the last place speed run in Alien Storm easy, and I'm going to try to dethrone him on his last play.
Well, good luck to you, Mr. Mullet.
Great game here, and that's an understatement. Yeah, you're right. This is a great game.
Ooh, he almost hit me. You know, Mr. Mullet, I am disappointed you didn't get a Mario 64 run in for Peter.
I know. I was thinking about that, but like when he announced that, I was just so busy with everything. Like I didn't know if I could do it, but because I really do love
Yeah, I
Mario
didn't.
64.
Yeah, I didn't start playing it until this past weekend or last weekend. And then I did a couple runs and I recorded. I'm like, I'm not expecting to win this. I try to make sure I have a run for every one of Peter's challenges because he's always supported me, so I try to support him as best I can.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about winning. It's just like we talked about. It's
Yeah,
about
it's
the
fun.
community and having fun.
But I usually get my capture on stream, and I just couldn't do it. I just didn't have the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be extremely competitive.
Yes.
But then I realized it's just not worth it anymore.
No.
Just here to have fun.
There's always going to be someone better than you.
Yep, exactly.
Like the guy that was playing the Wii Golf. That was fun, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter does such a great job with his videos. I mean, they're amazing. But, I mean, he has the background in it.
So good at Wii Golf.
Yeah.
And, like, I was going into that challenge feeling like, yeah, I've got this. Like, I'm pretty good at Wii Golf. And then he just blew me out of the water. I was facing the wrong direction. There you go.
You son of a bitch.
I got him.
Oh, J-Fred joined. That guy joined the Mario Kart Discord. Not Discord, but challenge. So
Nice.
he's probably equally as good at that game. Some people are just really super good at games.
They are. Yep. Like, you know, Megadan. I don't know if you ever watched Paul Tessie play. Mega Retro Man. He is fantastic at games. I like to consider myself pretty solid at games.
No, you are.
But yeah, Megadan, he's on a whole different level. I've never met anyone as good as he is. He just picks up games so quickly. Doesn't matter what he plays, he learns it quickly and he's good.
Hello, Burger Champ. Welcome in.
What's up, Burger Champ? How we doing? I did, you know, I wanted to say thank you to you, Mr. Mullet, for inspiring me to play the Lost Levels.
Did I do that? Oh.
It was your streams that I had been watching. I was like, you know what? I should finally play it. And so I played.
Yeah, well, you did much better than me.
Version.
Both times.
It's a tough game.
They are. I think it's just the design.
Like, yeah, I don't think it's unfair. You know, I think it's fun difficulty where it's like it makes you want to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy.
That's what I'm getting with Ghosts and Goblins for the Genesis.
Yep.
Like it's a fun difficulty. I'm having a ton of fun. I played.
Don't go any further to the right. Stay to the left. Stay to the left. We don't want to fight Balloon and our bear at the same time.
Oh, geez.
It's all right. Let's just let him be here. There you go. Nope, nope. Let's stay over here.
Lost Levels is a good time. Yes, Alpha Nerd. It is a good time. Peter says he thinks Megadan sees games in slow motion.
He must. And the thing is, like, if you ever watch Megadan, he like rocks back and forth while he plays. I'm like, I don't know how you do that. Like, I need to stay still. I didn't realize I was that close to losing my life. Come on, Balloon, get your ass over here.
Balloon?
Yeah, I'll finish him. Yep. All right, let's go to the right. Let's fight our bear. There's health if you need it. I would get it before he comes after you.
Well, isn't this the guy from what is that? That game? Super Punch Out?
It looks like him for sure.
They did,
but that wouldn't make sense because that's a Nintendo property.
I'll leave that for you if you need it.
Yeah. Thank you. Ah, shit! I meant to press it. Come here. Come over here, our bear. There you go. Kick his ass. He wants you right now. I can't blame him. Blaze is an attractive woman.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to hate this boss fight as a kid. That move's particular. at that point, I just do my special.
Oh, geez. There we
Got
go.
him. Hey, I finally got a kill.
There you go. Yep. So no death run Battletoad? Jeez. He did that.
Yeah, Mega Dan did that. Yep.
Yeah. For
A lot of
the
people did.
10 to 15 really good gamers. Yeah. Well, that's why this is a normal is a
Pause
fun
real quick,
speed.
take a sip.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my ice
Having another shot, Mr. Mullet?
Yeah, why not? Saturday night. I almost have all my schoolwork done. That sucks. I have to work all weekend long just to get all this because like they changed my course. Like I have to work from the ground up to make a whole new course. And of course, like I'm only like 2 days ahead of the class.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't care.
You're preaching to the choir, man. You're preaching to the choir. Working on at night or working on weekends just sucks being a teacher.
It does.
But fortunately, we had a PD day, professional development day on Friday, so we didn't have any kids. So I got pretty much all my work done that I needed.
Oh, so that's what those are.
Which was good because this is such a busy weekend. I didn't have time to do work at home.
These are half shots now, so that's okay.
Yeah, it is. All right, you ready?
Yeah, that was tough, but it's good though. It's good stuff. Fun speed run.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm good. I'm good now.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, you stay on the bottom. I'll stay on the top.
Yeah. Is it stage 6?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, it gets more challenging, but not like I said. I don't think it's a difficult game. But again, it's like we talked about during the chat.
It's
portion.
Subjective.
You know, exactly. Like I grew up playing this game, so I don't find it difficult. But people who've never played it would struggle at first.
A lot of these games are just, Jesus. They're just memorization, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, how many continues do I?
I think it's like 2 or 3. We'll be fine.
Okay.
If you need to always back off and let me take care of people, I can.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to get them points though, man.
Right.
I kind of like since I've been playing a lot of shmups or a shmup lately. I like the high score stuff.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
If you haven't heard of, there's a shmup called Hazelnut Hex. Have you heard of that one?
No.
So I just heard about it today because Game Boy Guru, who is on the Siphon Filter podcast for Cartridge Club, he hosts his own podcast called Shoot the Core Cast, which is all about shmups.
Really?
And so this, So
I
this
gotta
month
check
they're
that
playing,
out. I'm starting to really like
Hazelnut
shmups.
Hex. And so it's only on Switch and Steam, and it's digital only. But I downloaded. It's like $7.99. So I downloaded. I'm gonna try and play through it soon. And I think you play as a witch, so it kind of fits the theme of October.
Oh, you could.
Oh, I should have let you have it. I think there's one in there. Yeah. But yeah, as a kid, I was always reading instruction manuals. So I've read this instruction manual so much, so I learned about all the different attacks you could do. Because that's another thing I would try to do when I played the game is I would try to, mix up my attacks and use every single attack available to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's strategy to it. I mean, if you, I mean, you could pretty much go through and just hit spam.
Yeah.
The attack button like I am now. Which
right. I've seen. I don't remember his name, but he's like one of the best players at this. He plays as Max, and it's super cool. Like the combos he puts together. It's like when you really know the game inside and out, you can do that. But I just love Axel because his little bare knuckle move like that is pretty OP. Helps against a lot of bosses.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem Blaze like it's the best. She doesn't seem to be too strong.
Yeah. Yeah, as a kid, I would always like change up who I played through. So like for I'd play it as Axel, and the next time I played it, I'd play as Skate or I'd play as Max. I think I played as Blaze the least, just because as a kid I was like, I don't want to play as a
I don't
girl.
want to play as a girl.
Yeah, but now it's like, who cares? In fact, when I play Golden Axe, I usually play as Tyrus Flare.
Oh yeah, Golden Axe.
Yep, that's
I
a
like
fun
that
series.
game. I played that.
Have you played just the first one, the second one?
I
What have you
played
played in the
the
series?
second one because
Okay,
because I liked the
very
first
good.
one so much for the Cartridge Club. I
Mm-hmm.
played the second one
Oh,
as
nice.
well.
Yeah, and
Wow.
then I think that same month that we were doing Golden Axe for Cartridge Club, I played through all three of them because when I was at Mo Game Con a couple years ago, there was a trivia competition and we won, and part of it was they gave us some like homebrews slash like repros,
Uh-huh.
and one of them that I got was Golden Axe 3. So I've played through it. I've also beaten it co-op with Megadan. Come on, Golba.
Does Megadan still stream regularly?
Not as often as he used to. He has been lately because he's been playing a hack of Ken Griffey Jr. baseball on the Super Nintendo,
Oh.
and he was kind of following along with the regular season of the MLB. So
I've
he
always
wanted, when
wanted
the
to do
playoffs
that.
started, he wanted to do it.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
oh shit! I was too close. Is there health? Okay. Yep.
And man, they spam stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to my last life.
You're good. You're good. You still got all your continues.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm going to have to start on my score over again.
You are, but high score doesn't matter.
Not anymore. Like, we're not boomers.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've never been a big fan of high score games. I need an ending.
I understand that. I mean, especially like with all the Atari stuff and the arcade
Yeah.
stuff. Atari's just bad, you know? Just real
Yeah, that's it.
bad.
We didn't grow up with it, you know.
No,
All
I
right, we get to
mean,
fight. We get to fight two bosses at once here.
oh, great.
The jet person and the Blanca guy. All right, let's leave those for when we need them. But if we beat Blanca guy, I think his name's Souther in this one. If we
Yeah.
beat him first, we don't have to finish off the stealth. But stealth has such a small health bar, it doesn't.
Oh, I didn't mean to get that, but it's okay.
You're good. There you go. Stealth's almost done. There you go. Stealth's gone. Oh, I attacked him. Come on. There you go.
There we are.
Nice.
You grew up with Atari
Hi.
and still want an ending, Burger Champ says. Let's catch up on chat. I gave my copy of Golden Axe 3 to Do You Nerd, Peter says. And
Nice.
Alpha Nerd
So you
said,
had a repro of it, Peter? Because because he was on my team that won.
yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then the only Genesis game I own is Balls 3D.
Balls 3D is so funny.
But
I
I
love
can
that
host a challenge without participating. Okay. High scores are only cool with games like Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and Donkey Kong, says Alpha Nerd. And obviously, Burger Champ says they grew up with Atari and still want an ending. And Alpha Nerd says, you don't have a Genesis, Peter, or access with emulation. Never mind, then. I like seeing you take part. Okay. Well, there you
Some
go.
games on Atari had endings. Didn't like Haunted House have an ending and Adventure?
Oh, if you could find your
those
way
actually
through.
Yeah.
You can find your way
All right,
through.
we ready?
Yeah.
We ready? All right, let's go.
So we have a factory stage, which is
Yep.
typical.
Plus a couple conveyor belts. More fat guys. Oh shit! I thought buffet was done. There's Dante.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Get that health. There you go. Since you're almost dead.
Oh yeah, you're almost dead.
Yeah, but I've got 4 lives.
Oh yeah. True. Are there any more lives coming up here? Or it's towards the end of the
Not
game,
that
so
I
probably
know
not.
of. Oh. Go to the right.
Burger Champ says the only Genesis game he still owns is Buck Rogers. I don't know about
Okay,
that.
I've got that one. That one I think was originally a PC game that was ported to the Genesis. But I have it. It's like Countdown to Doomsday or something like that.
Yeah, I don't. It's the first time I've ever heard of it.
It's a pretty, I think, a pretty involved strategy game.
Oh, really?
It's got a pretty thick manual.
It uses Gold Box Engine. I don't know. Not too familiar with the technical aspects of stuff. Alpha Nerd says he'd like to see you beat Pocahontas. That was a good one.
Oh, there's a one up for you. Yeah, Pocahontas was fine. Oh shit, I should have let you get that. Oh, there you go. There's some health. Like Pocahontas was not very challenging.
No,
No.
I mean, I guess it's a. I mean, well, you say that about Disney games, but of course, when you look at Lion King, that wasn't the case. It was the rig rental.
Well, Lion King. The problem with Lion King is the control is not that good. Like in all the parts where you have to like hang on the ledges and stuff and climb, the detection of that is not great. Oh shit, we got to get rid of that ninja. But yeah, at this part in one player, there's not nearly as many enemies.
You got a shuriken.
Oh, she's still alive. Got her. Whew. There we go.
You should try Pinocchio, Alpha Nerd says.
So wait, let me get this. Okay, so this is this elevator stage I was telling you about. So we're going to take on a bunch of enemies, and that's the only health between now and the final boss is the one that I just got and the one that's in the other container. So don't take it unless you need it.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I mean, I'm probably going to lose my life.
Again, let's try and stay separate from each other.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay on this end.
Give each other damage.
I'm just going to get the Graphis.
Man, dick. Don't be such a Richard.
Pinocchio has amazing visuals, huh?
I think I have Pinocchio. I can't remember if I
Pinocchio
bought it
for the
or
Genesis?
Yeah, I think I have it.
You know what?
I got. Never mind. I have the Super Nintendo version. I do not have the Genesis version yet. It's still one I still need.
Where's this guy?
He's coming. It's got to be patient, Mr. Mullet. Got to
be
patient. He'll come.
I'm never patient.
There you go. Then you should have been a doctor. They have a lot of patience.
I do have a lot of patience, but I'm not that type of doctor. Oh wait, I have to put my name in.
Continue. Yeah.
Let's see.
You're good. I'll just fight all these guys on myself. It's no big deal.
Continue.
Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the up and attack button instead of the up and jump button.
Yeah. Jeez. So, do you just go into the last level after this? I mean, as far as to the boss, or is it a level?
There's a section in the beginning where you walk down a hallway, and then there's another elevator stage where you basically fight all the bosses in the game all over again.
Oh.
And then you've got one boss or like one more guy before you actually fight.
So we still got
The
some.
final
We still
boss.
got some time.
Yeah, it's relatively short, the final level.
They just throw everything at
Oh,
you. Typical.
yep. Shit, I must press the wrong button.
Spam them. I'm just gonna spam.
Yeah,
These
gotta
are all
do
the
what you
mini
gotta do.
bosses again. Yeah, you have to memorize.
There, I got rid of one guy. Go. Almost to the bosses. There we go. Yep. All right, so it's just two big robots.
Okay.
Again, try to stay away from each other as best you can.
Jesus.
I love that sound. It's hilarious. Oh shit.
Bling. Ow.
It's such a fun sound. Oof. I was just about to get him too. Oh, electrocuted me. Got rid of one of them. Oh, I attacked him. Come on. Dong.
Oh. Jeez. Oops.
Oh.
Oh, did you throw the knife at him? At
Yep.
it?
Got him.
There we go. Oof.
Hook for any SNES is good. Yep. Hook is good. Hook is also on the Genesis. Same game. Yeah, you have to memorize where to grab to take the Lion King level. It's ridiculous. Yep. And also when you're riding the bird and you have to do like the double jumps and stuff. So yeah, this level is a whole bunch of just boss fights.
Well, that's how it was in the other one.
Yep.
You play the other one, right? Yeah, I mean, you beat
Oh,
the
yeah.
other one.
Yeah, I've beaten all 4 Streets of Rage games.
And the newest Streets of Rage just recently came out as of a few years
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, at this point it's been quite a few years. So we got to fight Bear Jr., who's just our bear. Oh shit, I didn't even see that guy. So yeah, normally you fight him by yourself or without the robot.
I'm just gonna.
There you go. He's done. Now he's got to fight Bear Jr. Shit.
He got the range.
Ah, shit. I meant to press the
Man, that guy's
attack.
fast. Much faster when it needs to be.
Yep. All right, here we go. Elevator stage. I'll stay left. You stay right.
Jeez.
Sorry, that's my bad. I threw him into you.
Yeah, I think I made it to this elevator
Mm-hmm.
elevator stage. I was toast.
Yeah. All right, there we go. I do like how they give you health after you beat each boss. That is nice. Shit.
Yuka.
Come on, Nail. Shit, I got too close to him.
Nail.
Yep.
I have not played Streets of Rage 4. Alpha Nerd. I know Cap just mentioned he has.
Yep, I've beaten it.
Did you like
times. I did. Yeah.
I heard good
I
things
think
about.
this is still the best in the series, in my opinion, but it's good. I really, again, we've talked about how like I'm not a big graphics guy. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter too much to me, but I hate how they made Axel look in Streets of Rage 4. He's like a big fat guy, and I get that he's aged, but I don't. He doesn't need be a big fat guy, big and out of shape. Oh, he fucking switched to you again. There you go. Yeah, you don't want to grab him.
No.
Nope, he will do that move, which shit, I didn't do the move fast enough. All right, I got him. You just stay back. Got him. Okay. All right, we're at the top. So we got to fight Shiva first. Well, first we got to fight some regular enemies, and then Shiva, and then we get Mr. X.
Well, this is it.
Yep. Shit, I had an itch. Okay, here we go. Shiva can be a bitch, so you guys gotta be careful. You gotta be ready with your special attack in case they get a bunch of hits on you. There you go. Nice. Hit him right into me.
Uh-oh.
That's where you use your special attack. If he gets you in that move, use your special attack to break out of it.
Oh, I mean to be skate, but okay.
It's fine. It's cool. It is kind of unfair that he can do that move and just break out of everything. Got him. All right, Mr. X time. Ooh, a gain to life. Good.
Ooh. Oh, he's got two.
Yep.
Thumb Bros, welcome in.
Yeah, he likes to hit you with his weapon. God damn it.
Oh.
God damn it. Dude, you gotta stay away from me, man.
I'm just gonna fight these guys.
Here, fight him now. Here, attack him, attack him. If you're standing right next to him, attack him, man.
I think I'm gonna die.
You might. Oh, shit, you didn't make it.
Jesus Christ.
That's all right. I had to continue to.
Right.
Oh, bullshit, dude. I grabbed him.
I didn't even get close.
You did get close. You're right there.
I got scared.
And there it is. Game over. Well, you almost made it, Mr. Mullet. You were right there. I don't care about name.
Well, at least you did it.
Well, that was going to happen. That was guaranteed. There's no way in hell I was going to die. Or, I mean, no way I was going to game over.
Well, GG to Cap. Not to me. I blew
Hey,
it.
no, GG to you. Hey, you did well, though, man. You did well. Like I said, it's there's more enemies on co-op, so.
Okay. We got the drinky drink. We're gonna have another shotty shot for Captain.
It's a little bit.
Bros, Wave, Alpha Nerd.
I'm almost done with my my bottle.
Well, at least I played it. I made it further than I did last time. Look at them abs.
Progress, man. Progress.
Now look at that. I got but it was the journey. It was the journey through it.
It was. Yep. You'll get it next time.
At least we rolled credits, Peter. We didn't roll credits. What's your take on Final Fight, Cap? Bros asks.
Final Fight's good. I think because I grew up with this, nostalgia's huge, so it's going to beat out Final Fight all the time. I think Final Fight seems a little unfair at times, just with the hit detection. But it's not a bad game at all. I liked it.
Joel says, "I'm glad you can join us, Mr. Mullet, in watching Cap beat Streets of Rage."
Nice, Joel.
That was a good one.
Yeah, well, I feel like I failed you, man. I wanted to get you through that game, and I didn't. And that's on me.
Well, I changed my character changed at the last minute.
It did, yep.
I don't know. Oh, man. Well, I don't know. After 1 year, and I'll pick it up another time. I'll get it
For sure. Yeah,
I'll get it. So
yep.
Well, that's gonna do it, man. I think we're good. I think you're good.
So I think it went well. That was a fun night.
It was a fun night. We had a good time. You beat Streets of Rage again. Thank you for doing that, and we'll get it next time. But
yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, jeez. It's really starting to catch up to me now. So there we go.
No, I'm always up to play Streets of Rage 2. So if you ever want to give it another go, we can do it.
We'll do it. We'll do something. But I think with like 2-player games, and I experienced this with Gunstar Heroes, like I said, that they just bring on the enemies, and I'm surprised that they can do that with the limitations that they had. So,
right, and even when two people play a game together that they know really well, it just takes time to get used to playing together.
Absolutely. No, I had fun. I didn't get to experience it. I learned some stuff. So, well, Cap, yeah. I really appreciate it. Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it too. That was a fun night.
And we'll definitely do it again.
Yeah, I'm really glad you thought of me second, after Peter. But, I'll take the silver medal.
Well, this is actually kind of like how I'm going to run the episodes, because I was just trying to talk and play a new game at the same time, and it didn't go so well. I mean, as far as understanding, the dynamics of what this was, but it was it was an ambitious journey, and we did it, and I liked that first episode, and I like this episode. So, next episode, I think I have Blink from the Polymedia
Mm-hmm.
and Polykill podcast. So he's going to be on. I don't know what we're going to play, but we'll do something next week. Next week I have Sci-Fi Night. Sci-Fi Night. I'm going to be playing 3 games, and maybe I'll beat a game. Who knows? Did you beat the game? It's just top of my head. Yeah. Peter's his episode was the top of his head, and that's good. So yeah, 3 games: Gunstar Heroes, Alien Storm, and I don't know the other game. Oh, Life Force. And then I'm going to be starting my, I guess, the 18th and the 25th. I'm going to be playing the what's it called? The Ghouls and Ghosts game. So I'll be playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and also the other one, the Genesis version.
Okay.
And the Super Nintendo version, I have very little experience with. I'm not going to practice it. I'm just going to go in.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do it. I don't really have
All
time.
Right. Okay.
But please now, it's the next challenge. All right. Well, thanks again for everyone for joining. You can
Thanks,
get your
everybody.
night back. Get your night back, and I'll do my outro. Have a good one.